What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Destiny. In the last episode, we finished off the Stasis prototype quest, getting ourselves the grenade launcher Salvation's Grip, which allows us to basically generate stasis crystals on command. Now, in this episode, we are heading into the Well of Infinitude as we go after the next aspect for our stasis subclass. This is, to be more specific, this is the first post-game stasis aspect, the first post-expansion stasis aspect in the game. You have to understand that all the aspects we've had up to this point, Touch of Winter and Shatter Dive, were specifically, they launched with the Beyond Light expansion, but later, these later aspects launched with the seasons that came down the road. So the one that we're getting right now came with Season of the Chosen, which was the first post-launch. Oh my gosh, I can't even put words together. It was the first post-launch season, the one that came after the season, 3 months down the road, and then the last aspect, the one that we are going to be getting after this, came with Season of the Splicer. So that is something to keep in mind just as far as the history of this is all concerned. And I double jumped there like an idiot. I don't know why I did that. I meant to single jump to go up, but I double tapped with my finger. I do that sometimes because I claw with my controller, so oops, my bad. I'm going to kill this last little hobgoblin here. And let's take a look at this thing. So what do we do with this thing exactly? Do we shoot at it? Oh, indeed we do. Let's have a look. I actually need to get some grenade kills here, so I'm going to do that really quickly. Got another one further down this way as I take out the last of these harpies. We'll keep kind of moving down the path, making sure we shoot these as we go. This is really, and there's a ton of these things everywhere. What in the world? There's so many. Huh. Well, I'm actually going to use my rocket launcher here because I do need those for grenade, or for a bounty I'm working on, so I'm just going to do that, kind of spread those shots out a little bit so I can get the most out of those shots. There we go. Look at this thing. It's so effective. I can get more in here in a second, too. Oh, it's not letting me fire. There we go. Took a second. There's all the rocket launcher kills I wanted. Well, almost all of them. Probably could actually stand to do a few more here. There we go. Let's kill you as well. Thank you. All right, is that everything I needed? Or is there more? We're still spawning more. I'm not seeing any more of these crystals hanging around. Oh, there's a big guy. Okay, that's probably what we're really after here. Well, that should take him out, no problem. My goodness, that is ridiculous amounts of damage. Anyone else? Just take you out with that. And I can get one more Shatter Dive in here. Take all of them out. There's so many freaking enemies. Is there any other crystals beyond that way? Doesn't seem like it. Fire a few more rockets in there. There we go. Are we done? Is that it? Holy crap, how many do you want me to kill? Let's see if I can see if there's any more of those things from another angle, but it doesn't look like... Oh, here we go. That's new. A wyvern this time. Okay, well, if we can keep him frozen, that would be great. There we go. Empowered Skeleton Key. Complete the Heroic Exo Challenge. So we have ourselves a mission ahead, and it seems like a harder version of the Exo Challenge. We need something that can stun Overload champions, so we are going to, for sure, want to bring Laymanarch into this. I think Ignition Code with Blinding Grenades would be the play. Laymanarch, and I think I will switch on over to a grenade launcher loader here if I can. Where are you at? There you are. Now let's switch on over to that. Although, can I also get bow loader going here? Do I have enough energy for that? It'd be great. I do. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, get rid of Focusing Strike and have both of those available for this mission. All right, let's jump on into this thing. This is going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to get to actually do some champion-specific strats here. We also have a plus 50% stasis effectiveness, Grenadier, and Blackout. Blackout is the negative, and actually Martyr are both negative modifiers, so we're going to want to steer clear of the Fanatics because they are going to be harder to kill, but we also want to stay away from anything that can melee us, so definitely watch out for the wyverns as we go. This will be fun. At least we don't have to run and do any core playlists like Vanguard and Crucible playlists and stuff for this particular aspect. I'm very appreciative of that. And yes, it is in fact Safeguard. So this is a little bit of a different story, which is why I am willing to actually show this one here. There we go. That's some good damage. That's what I like to see. So there's all of the grenade kills I need. Let's keep moving. All right, I am going to want to, in difficulties like this, it is highly advisable to try to keep your distance whenever possible. So I'm going to see, can I hit you with that direct? I apparently can't. I'm apparently a bad shot. Although, it's heroic, but these guys really aren't all that difficult. I guess it's heroic, it's not legend, which makes sense. Let's do that. Keep you stunned a little bit. I just kind of take all of these guys out one at a time. I know I said they have more health, but they kind of don't really. It's really not bad. Here, I'm just going to rocket launcher you a couple times. These guys are a little bit of a pushover, but that's okay. We've got a little bit of a different strat here anyway. So let's keep moving. Now we obviously want to head to the other side. Save that grenade for a rainy day, but don't put it next to an enemy that's going to melee kill us immediately like a wyvern. Where it's going to really get difficult, obviously, is with the boss section, though, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot more health involved. All right, y'all in? Good. All right, so have that. And then, oh, I was going to throw another one, but I flubbed that up. Oops. All right, if I can just hit their crits, I would be able to spread that poison a little more effectively. But I am not landing it very well. Come on. There we go. Probably another, it sounds like there's another overload next to me. I want to take care of him next. There we go. Oh, come on. You know what? Do it like this. There we go. Beautiful. And then we get our grenade back so fast because of Grenadier. I don't know why I'm even saving them, but there's no point. I've completely spaced on the modifier for a whole second there. I ought to be using these a lot more often, honestly, especially because of the increased recharge rate anyway. Just run around shatter diving everything. Let's do that. Get these guys next. There we go. Jeez, that one went flying. I'll use it again on this next set. So pardon me. Beautiful. Man, that's some good damage. That's what I like to see. Another set. Oh, he didn't quite die, did he? There we go. Now he's dead. It's going to be nice when Stasis is actually there to slow down Overload champions in the future. It just has that intrinsic effect of stunning them. I believe it's Overloads. I don't think it's Unstoppables or Barriers. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. Maybe it's Arc for Overloads, but I'm pretty sure it's Stasis. All right, last set. Here we go. Come out. Beautiful. I am just going to shuriken you guys. That should more than do the job. I don't know what you even died to. That guy kind of just freaked out and then just fell over dead. It was very strange. How much would this do without me stunning you? Oh, wow, more than enough. Goodness me, that's awesome. Oh, that blinding is so nice, too. Blinding grenades are honestly overpowered in this game. I don't use them nearly enough. Nearly as much as I should. Give me that thing, thank you. Got a rocket launcher I'll never use. And now all that remains is the boss itself. And I have myself this grenade launcher with Frenzy, so if I can get that going, that would be awesome. I'll use grenades whenever I have to defend the conflux here. Let's just start with a little bit of this. There we go. Okay, get that going. Is Frenzy... nope, not quite. We got a couple of overloads here. Here, I'm going to do that. That was a mistake. My bad. I screwed that up. Hold on. This is a problem. You know what? New plan. Everyone freeze. Don't move. I missed. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. I'm going to finisher you. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Whoa! I just kind of got jumped out of my own shoes there by myself. That was really weird. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's kill you. Hit you next. Did I stun you? I did stun you. Okay. There we go. That's what I like to see. And how much did that do? That actually did quite a bit to the boss, too, which is great. Okay, now we have Frenzy going, so now I can actually kind of unload into him a little bit. If I could actually land my shots, though, that would be awesome. There we go. Get that freeze on. Perfect. Almost got him. Oh, we have the Cyclopses here as well. There we go. That's what I like to see. Beautiful. And now everything despawns. Am I going to get anything out of that? Nope. Okay. Aspect of Influence. Return with the Empowered Skeleton Key to the Ziggurat in Beyond. I will see you there in just a second. All right, so real quick, I actually do have one thing I can turn in here, which we got this from finishing the Stasis prototype quest, so we'll put that in there. Just another little collectible to add to our tent. We still have several more to get, but I am not, like I said, I'm not going to be really focusing on those. Not going to be going after like all the penguin dolls and whatnot. That's something that can wait until later. Let's just head on up here, attune to this thing, and get probably the most underrated aspect in the entire game. We obviously have to go through the pyramid ship first before we're good to go. All the way up the stairs. Man, it's creepy in this thing. But all these pyramid ships are different from one another. Every last one. And there it is. Grim Harvest is ours. Which, if I can equip this thing, you can show here, Grim Harvest gives us 3 fragment slots as opposed to 1. Now, is it a super good aspect? It's okay. Defeating slowed or frozen targets creates stasis shards. These shards grant melee energy when picked up by you or your allies. So remember how I was talking about that aspect that allows you to, if I can find it here, it is... Where is it at? I actually can't remember where I left it at. Oh, it is this one. Yeah, nearby stasis shards track to your position. So Whisper of Conduction actually works in tandem with this aspect. So you can have your melee uptime be really, really high on top of having that resilience and intellect bump. On top of that, I can also put another one into, not Whisper of Rending, Whisper of, is it Chains? Yeah, Chains. So now I have basically all of my fragments equipped, and we are pretty much good to go. Of course, there is still one more aspect left for us to get, so let's head back on over to Elsie and see what she has to say about the situation before we call this an episode here. We're basically done, but I do want to at least see what she has to say before we go any further. Darkness energy radiates from Kel's Rising, and that can only mean only one thing. Stasis. It seems our journey to unlock the remaining secrets of Stasis continues. So, yep, she just gives us Touch of Winter, and that's it. All right, we're going to be working on that one in the next episode, guys, because that is it for this one. I will demonstrate how the aspect works then, as well as the fragment in tandem. We'll get to see basically our entire Stasis subclass fully evolved. Once we get this last aspect, I think the kit is all but complete, so I'm excited for that. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.